Look who is here. It's Akanksha again. So, Akanksha,
Hi
what's happening
everyone.
today? Go on. How happy are you?
I am so happy today. I met Eddie today and I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Praveen. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing good and must be feeling excited for Hacktoberfest, right? So, let me introduce myself. I am Akansha Jain, GDSC lead at Shahid Rajguru College of Applied Sciences for Women, Delhi University. Today we have Mr. Praveen Kumar. I know many of you already know him, but for those who are new here, I would like to introduce him. Mr. Praveen Kumar from London, England, originally from Chennai, is an extraordinary full stack developer
Really?
specializing in JavaScript technologies, mainly Node.js and React.js. He has a passion for mentoring people. Now he will tell you about how you also can be a part of Hacktoberfest and how you can make a contribution, the process for maintainers, the process for contributors, and much more. Over to you, sir.
No, sirs, please. And hi, everyone. Thanks for such a nice introduction. So today we will not go into this, intro and things, and then we will just directly jump into the stream. So we have a lot to cover. And please go ahead, hit the like button. Hey, Sanjana is here. Harkirat is here. Nyon Tuts is here. So I'm waiting for Sundar Pichai also to come in. And Eddie, you know what? My streams, Sundar Pichai will come and say hi every single time for the past few days, and it is so cool, right? And yes, Eddie is on the chat as well, and I'm using dual mic, Eddie, so you don't need to cry, and I'm not hurting you, you're not hurting me, so that's gonna be awesome. So today we will be talking about open source, Hacktoberfest, Git and GitHub contribution for the maintainers and the contributors, all with Eddie's blessings, because Eddie is there on the chat and he's keeping on motivating both of us. And you know what? Everyone now will know that just few seconds ago, Akanksha got her blessings from Eddie. So how did you feel that?
Oh my God, that is, I can't even explain how I was feeling after meeting Eddie. It was such a blessing and it made my day actually. Thank you so much, Praveen. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy about that, how you felt. And yes, so today, without further delay, let's go ahead and let's see what exactly is this Hacktoberfest event about, and then what all things that you can do, etc., etc., etc. There are like loads and loads of things that we will be discussing. And there you go. There is Sundar Pichai. Right.
Oh my God.
You have double surprises.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
He's not the real Sundar Pichai.
I know.
I'm not that big guy to make him come to my streams. Hey, no. Nice. So let's go ahead. And how many of you are looking at this right now? Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe to motivate Akanksha. And also we have got, a lot of people watching, and we have got all the super awesome people on the chat as well. Eddie, the GitHub star, the GitHub god, the open source god, is also here in the chat. In case of any questions, please feel free to ask. Only if you ask any questions, you'll be getting the answers. So Akanksha, what are we going to do today?
Okay, so we will be discussing about what is Hacktoberfest. Why should you participate in this? What do you get after participating in Hacktoberfest and after completing Hacktoberfest? We will be, now Praveen will be introducing you to Git and GitHub, how you can search for projects, what projects are available, what projects are there for you, and how you can make a contribution, what are the process for contributors, what are the process for maintainers. Right, Praveen?
That's a super long list. I can see that.
Okay.
So yes, definitely yes, we are going to do everything. And thanks a lot for people who have joined so early in on this Saturday. It's super early for me because it's 5:30 a.m. here. While yes, so that's exactly what happened today. And okay, so let's go into the stream. And so the first thing that we are going to look at is what exactly is open source. I'll start with a small story. Okay, How about a small story, Akanksha?
Yeah, sure.
Sure,
We can
right?
do that.
How many of you are ready for a small story? So, okay. So what happens here is, so let's say there is this over enthusiastic, over brilliant Akanksha here. She is in the first bench and she is extremely enthusiastic in such a way that she has got, like the moment the teacher gave the homework, immediately she finishes the homework and comes to everyone in the class and gives the homework to everyone for them to use it. So with what she has written so far, she has got, like, let's say 80 marks in her homework, in her assignment, and anyone who is copying it, they will also get 80 marks. And there is this over enthusiastic backbencher who wants to help others as well, gets that homework, copies it, gets 80 marks again. At the same time, he finds some flaws in what Akanksha has written. So what I do is, I go check, make that changes, make it better. I get 87 marks. Not only I keep it with myself, but I also tell Akanksha, look at this. There are so many issues here. Why don't you change this and make it better? Already Akanksha is an over brilliant, over enthusiastic kid. What she does is she makes it better, even more better, and she gets 90 marks. So look at this. What Akanksha did, everyone is benefited. Akanksha got 90 marks in spite of originally she got only 80 marks. Because of she shared with me, I found the flaws, I told her, and she got 90 marks. Because I got an initial boost, I got 87 marks. Others who are just looking out for some help, they got 80 marks as well. So this is called the open source kind of a concept, and where Akanksha's assignment is the first original product that she created, something like Visual Studio Code, and then she open source that to others to use it. A lot of us are using Visual Studio Code, right? And then this over enthusiastic kid, I go and tell Microsoft that Akanksha is Microsoft, by the way. Hey, Akanksha, you are Microsoft. Yeah. And I tell Microsoft that, dude, VS Code is awesome and all, but the problem is there is some issues with this file handling part. Would you like to fix it? Here's a fix which I did myself, and it works for me. So I believe it should work for you and everyone as well. And Akanksha, as being a Microsoft person, she looks at the code and then she adds it, makes it more better, and releases the next version of VS Code, which is far more better. So that's exactly is the open source concept. So the assignment she made is the code of Visual Studio Code, and the suggestion that I made, which I made it to myself, is I took a copy of the VS Code repository in home, and I'm also working on making it better by telling Akanksha, like, pull my code. I request you to pull my changes to your branch, which is called as a pull request. So these are the three things that we saw. So an open source repository that was created, that's the code base, and I forked it from her. That's called as forking or cloning or Xerox copying. And finally, we have got into the concept of creating a change and sending it to them, the original repository owner. That's a pull request. So this is what is the concept about open source. And the finally, Akanksha will also be the GitHub then. Exactly. So see, GitHub, VS Code, everything is Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
So cool. So we have Neeral, we have Vinamra, we have Dheeraj. A lot of people just joined. Akanksha, would you like to quickly brief what we are doing?
Okay, so today we are having a session on Hacktoberfest. We will be discussing about what is Hacktoberfest, how you can participate in it, and what do you get after completing Hacktoberfest. Praveen sir will be introducing you to Git and GitHub, and how you can search for projects, what projects are available for you, and how you can make a contribution, what are the process for contributors, what are the process for maintainers. And Praveen just told us a very nice story about Git and GitHub. Thank you,
and
Praveen.
How Akanksha became Microsoft.
Yeah, actually.
So that's the fun part. And yes, so in case I believe my voice and audio are all, our voices and audio are all good. So please feel free to refresh the stream in case if it lags, and don't forget to add me and Akansha on LinkedIn and other places. Okay, cool. So now we saw what exactly is the concept of open source, and we have got a cool idea about the whole process with a small analogy. So today we will start with let's say starting with open source, or what should we start with? You tell me.
Yeah, we can start with open source. Telling people about Hacktoberfest. Yeah.
So let's what I would suggest is, let's go with the Hacktoberfest website, and then we'll go with the contribution guidelines, everything, right? That would be the best way, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that.
So let me try sharing my screen as well. Just give me a sec. So by the way, I'm gonna put a request for everyone who is watching. So let me start sharing my screen. I hope everyone is able to see the screen, right? So, okay, I could see that both our faces are actually hiding the whole thing. So I'm just gonna get rid of our face for a few seconds. So this is my website. So I would request everyone to create something so simple like this. It is definitely a simple website, okay? Because I have a big banner. It says I'm a cook, I'm a mentor, I'm a front-end enthusiast, and there is like loads of things here where you can go and stalk me. And if you want to schedule a webinar with me, that is here. And there is also my YouTube channel here, where that is where you are actually looking at all these things. And there are like loads and loads of open source stuff. And we have got like, this is currently happening right now. There is a lot of awesome workshops going on. And I'm also doing this community classroom thing, which is extremely cool. And if you check out this playlist, oops, not this one, sorry. So if you check out the playlist here, you could find that there is this Git and GitHub practical guide, which is actually going to help you a lot. So this will give you an idea about how to contribute to Git and GitHub. Thank you so much, Sanjana. That was really cool. And yes, there is Akanksha's LinkedIn as well. And Harkirat has actually shared the hacktoberfest.digitalocean.com's link as well. So that will actually help you out in a lot of different things. So don't miss these things. And I would like you all to create something simple like this for Hacktoberfest, because the reason is let's look into what Hacktoberfest is. So Hacktoberfest is a kind of like a marathon. Don't think it as what do you call this? Don't think it as a competition, but at the same time, it is indeed a marathon for open source. And there are like so many people out there who are out, who are in the whole, like from the whole world, who are participating in this. And it is everything into open source. The moment you click on start hacking, it will ask you to sign up with GitHub or GitLab. All you need to do is you, as a beginner, you need to look into how you can start your journey in open source. There are like loads and loads of repositories where you can contribute in a good way. And then the repositories, you just need to create 4 pull requests, and all the pull requests will be displayed here. So that is really cool. And then you would be able to get a t-shirt of your choice or get a plant. So if you go check out Hacktoberfest on Google Images, you will be able to find out a lot of t-shirts. This is 2019 t-shirt, that is 2020 t-shirt, and this is 2018 t-shirt. So the t-shirt looks awesome, but I would suggest everyone to opt for the seeds, the plant, because we are already in the verge of climate change and global warming. So this is a humble suggestion from my side. And one more thing. So what exactly you need to do in Hacktoberfest? Once you register, sign up with GitHub or GitLab, after that you would be starting to contribute to the repositories that are tagged with Hacktoberfest. How do I find it? So first thing is, I'm also hosting a couple of repositories here. So in case if you're looking for what all the repositories that I am doing. So these are the repositories that I'm working with. So we have got this Hacktoberfest project ideas. There is this DevTurnship. Then there is the certificate generator UI. So yesterday we did this certificate generator UI as a repository, and I would like to show you what exactly this does. So this is also a very simple repository where you would be creating a completely responsive certificate generator page. So there will be like 5 different pages that you need to create, and it should follow a certain structure. And there are so many contributors already. There are 2 people who have started it and forked it, and every contribution guidelines is here. And let me give you all the links for this, and I'll also have a quick look at the chats. So always go ahead and go plant a tree, because we need our earth more than anything at this point. And so this is the just in case if the website is not opening. And here's the website. Yes, I just dropped the link. And then here's the alternate website for people in India who are facing issues with my website being blocked. So I'm just going to create another website for it. Just give me a second. So I'm just going to use Code Sandbox. I don't know why Indian government is actually blocking my website. So let me try creating a codesandbox.io page for this. So if I go view page source, so look at this website. This website is a completely contained website which contains all the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is exactly what this particular creative and simple landing pages is called. Like, what does that mean is if you go to jsben.com or something like that, and then this contains everything, right? So if you just paste the code, you get the complete website without any, without any external data. So this is the complete data of the website. So that is what I have been doing. That is what I have been telling what exactly is a contained website is. And here's our VS Code clone, which is Code Sandbox. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put this here, and let me add one of the style sheets here, body, live frame, oops, display none, current, GH, import, oops. Okay, so this is going to be the next, the latest website for this one as well. Okay, so we will be creating two more repositories today, and I'll go through the whole process of how to make things here. And here's the alternate website in case if you are not able to visit my website here. Okay, cool. Any questions? So one of the PR is from my brother. This is nice. And yes, Rohan says, hey, try to learn from each and every PR. Even if you don't learn, make their project, try to make their project good. Even that can be a project structure. Even that helps them a lot. This is actually a good idea. In case if you're scared of coding or anything, there are like so many things that you can do. Instead of doing the documentation change, you can actually do a lot of good things. So let's have a quick look at these pull requests. So this person has given an updated issue template. Okay, but we are not raising an issue here. So, but still, I'm still confused why this person
has. Sorry to interrupt you. I think our faces are actually hiding a major part of the screen.
Okay, let's get rid of our faces now. All right. So I don't understand why this issue template is required, but we will just give them like a thank you note, and then we'll also tell them it is not required. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to tell Aman, this looks awesome, but I don't think we accept any issues at the moment for anything detailed. That's why I had a simple issue template. Let's concentrate on the content, but I'm going to leave this on so that I'll accept this later. So I just gave them a good template and like good thing, but let's see what is the second one. added required files for the certificate generator. Okay, let's see. There are like 7 files that was created, and so there is like there is a simple one. This is not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, so we need to tell them like, hi Anushka, this is not exactly what was expected, but I'll have it here so that you can update your PR after the initial demo has been added. So the problem here is like we this person doesn't know exactly what this needs to be done. So what I'm going to do is, the main purpose of this repository is to create a certificate generator UI. So what I have done so far is like, remember, I don't know if people have got this, people have seen this live stream. So I did a live stream on YouTube about PHP certificates with Eddie actually. And I believe that should be mine, Praveen. So that's Eddie Jody there. And this was one of my awesome live streams with Eddie and Shrutika. And so that's Shrutika, that's Eddie. And this is me when I had some hair in my head. Yeah. And if you see here, there is a way to claim the certificate as well. So for those people who want to contribute to this particular repository, this is the way to do it. So if I go here and click on the claim certificate and go to this third-party website, this is the claim or verify your e-certificates page, where it shows a claim certificate, a verify e-certificate, and then if I try to go for a failed claim, like for example, if I put Praveen.Science or like Praveen Science, I'm not a part of this. So I give some random number and click on claim certificate. It says, oops, we couldn't find your certificate. And this is the claim fail page. And then for a correct page, I don't think I have a valid page, but let me find it. And the same way, if I go to the verify certificate and give some weird number, it's going to say like, for some reason, it is not exactly getting the verify certificate in the verify failed certificate page. So yes, so there is no verify failed certificate as well. But yes, so we should be able to find something else. Yeah, so I have to make sure it works fine. So all these pages are self-contained, which means you don't need any other files other than this HTML file. If I go to view source and go to jsbin.com or some other site, CodePen, etc., and then paste the HTML alone, you get the whole complete website here, right? So that is exactly what I was trying to say. And that exactly is what needs to be given here. I'm sorry, I haven't put a demo here. So always try to read the documentation here. So that being said, Anushka Raj, if you can look into it, wait for some time, and then if I do this, that would be really helpful, I believe. So I'll wait for Anushka's next attempt to give the thing, and so that is open for you open source contribution, and I'll also send the link of the certificate generation UI here. And there is also another simple repository that I have got. I know it might be also killing the spirit of Hacktoberfest, but still, this is mainly for people who are extremely new to Hacktoberfest and pull requests. So that is the project ideas. So this particular repository, just again, it's a documentation repository where you would be able to find a good idea for your LAMP stack and MERN stack, etc. There are like so many stacks available here, and you can try to create a nice project here. So how many of you here are from your final year of your college? So you might be looking at, I need to create a project, I need to submit a project, and you're completely clueless about it, right? So for those people, this particular website is going to help you. So this particular repository is going to help you. Can we have the likes count increase to 25, please? In case if anyone is awake. And one more thing which I wanted to say is, so at this whole webinar, people whoever is actually extremely active will be receiving something really, really cool. So yes, and it will be super cool. And the other website that the other what do you call this other repository that I am planning to do is the creative and simple landing pages. So this is something which I wanted to do, and we are going to do one simple landing page today. And also I'm going to tell everyone how to contribute or how to participate in it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to create a repository, a public repository here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new repository which says creative and simple landing page. Now in the description, what I'm going to do is this is a Hacktoberfest repository for creative and simple landing pages. So all the landing pages here that are there will be very easy to create and very simple to work with, so that others can actually use this for their websites and other things. For people who have no clue about how to create that, they will be very much like those people who are in Akanksha's class. They will be really benefited in this, like not the real Akanksha's class, but in the story. Remember I said there was a homework Akanksha gave everyone, and I was that over enthusiastic backbencher as well. So we both were in the same class in that story. Cool, right? Okay. Maybe Eddie Jody was the teacher.
Yeah.
So that's the reason you were not punished. So we have got
yeah, actually.
this. Yeah, great. We have got this particular thing. So I'm going to create the new README file right now. So I have my own way of doing README. So I'm just putting this README R and M caps. That is how I like. So I just put that way. So if we go to the other repository, I'll just go to hf.praveen.science and open the other repository, which is certificate generator UI. I'm just going to copy the whole content in this. So not exactly everything, but to an extent. Okay. So I'll go here. I'll add this code here. And if I go to the first line, it is creative, simple landing pages. So creative and simple landing pages. So let's go back to HF and repositories, creative and simple landing pages. And then I'll just put it here. Okay. Creative and simple landing pages. So this is a repository of creative UI designs for creative and simple landing pages. There is only one page and it is self-contained. So there is only one page and it is self-contained, which means all the HTML, CSS, everything is in the same directory. So this repository is also participating in Hacktoberfest 2021. The user interfaces features with completely responsive code, properly indented with ESLint and Prettier, and it looks really good. Okay, so those are the three requirements of this. Contribution instructions as usual, star and fork the repository, create a directory under your GitHub username. Inside the directory, please have the list of static files, create a pull request with the template given, and all the best for your Hacktoberfest journey. It is very simple. And then this doesn't have the landing page. That's it. There are only 3 files. Okay, there are no other files. So finally, we have got, in case if you're planning to make multiple submissions, please create a subfolder under your username directory. In these both cases might give you an idea. Okay, so we have style and script here. We don't need any of these claim files, so we just remove all these things. Or you have this way. So we are removing all these things and we are removing all these things. Okay, so that's about the contributors, and we do have the contributors list as well. So what we are going to do is we are going to copy this contrib.rocks. This is actually super cool because I'll show you why. This will show all our pictures on the screen, that would be really cool. So this is the contribution guidelines that we have created for this particular code repository, and this looks fine, I believe. So I can start with added the instructions for in README. Okay, so that is something which I did. I created the new file, and the first thing as a maintainer, what you need to do is go ahead and type in Hacktoberfest here. Hacktoberfest accepted. Hacktoberfest. You don't need to do all these things, but still, it's always better to have these things. We have all this, and then click on Save Changes. So once we have done this, we would be having this particular thing. So yeah, so we are up for business here. So we can start with creating pull requests and go ahead. So I need to update this page right now. So I'm going to do it quickly. It's in a private repository because obviously this is in the CI/CD pipeline. So that is the reason this is in a private repository. What I'm going to quickly do is I'll just quickly change the contents here. So there was a coming soon site at this place, right? So yes, so we have our creative and simple landing pages, which says coming soon. It is no more coming soon. So let's get rid of the coming soon part. Now, I also need to update the gist as well. So gist.github.com. And if I go to the Hacktoberfest Great Again thing, so all I need to do is change the links here. So there is no coming soon at this point, and we'll just add this link here. So update the public gist. And here also, in case if you are not able to open that file, you can also look at this. That is the same contents of this particular thing as well. So you have to do, what am I supposed to do? Hacktoberfest official website. So every single thing is the same here as well. So here's the couple of websites that I'm, a couple of repositories that we are planning to do, and it is here. So added. So what did we change? Creative repo. Okay, so I just committed it, and within few minutes, the CI/CD pipeline kicks in, and then this page gets updated. So so that's about the two repositories which I wanted to tell that is open from today, and I would request everyone to do something about it, like create some nice, awesome information or something like that. That would be super cool. Put in your creativity. So your creativity lies here in this form, and I believe this is very easy. So I can actually start with one of my personal favorites, which I did in a couple of days ago. So this is the this is GitHub. Please try to get a GitHub account and then start contributing. And I'll be using what should I say? I'll be using my we have got our GitHub account. Okay, I'm clueless right now. So I'll be using another account to create a pull request here, and I'll show you the complete process of how to create a pull request and guide you all. Okay, so let's say we have got a lot of messages. Sanjana, we can create as a landing page and contribute. Yes, so this is here as well. And liking from multiple accounts. Thank you so much. Thanks, Sanjana Prasad. Excited to create a new one. Okay, so let's do this. So budding innovators, now we are going to create a simple landing page that is completely inclusive from a different account of mine. Okay, so it's not a different account of mine. It's just I created another account for so many reasons. So let's log into that one account. So if I click on sign in, and let me find if I have any account to log in as well. So it's called, I guess I would be getting something like it is called launch code or something, your GitHub launch code. So I'll just find out if there is something like, yeah, I got an account here. So let's try putting this one. Okay. Nope. Okay. Damn, this is not the right thing. So I'll just go ahead and put a forget password. Let's put this. Verify. Pick the train. Train is here. Send password, reset email. Okay, return to the folder. Let me try to log in with the reset email. In case for people who have missed it, you get a reset email, something like this. Let's open this in an incognito window. And then here we can just use. Crazy. Damn. Nope. Okay, I guess I need to do something really crazy. So what I will do is I'll just try to generate some password. I guess I got something which is perfect. Okay, so right, I need the username as well. So I'll use my email address. Boom. So we have got this. So now what I'm going to do is first thing I need to know what exactly I'm going to do. So recently I did a creative landing page as well. So it is one of for the BAT Mesra thing. And if I go to the repositories, I guess I created something like, oh, by the way, Eddie, I have created my Linkfree account, but it's still not updated. Okay, so we have this domain challenge, Amity University, and there is one single index page. So if you go check out this index page and copy everything in this, and if I go to a new, let's say jsbin.com or something like that, and if I try to paste it here, do you think this is a nice landing page to have? Tell me in your comments.
Praveen, I think we can get rid of our faces because the screen is covering the most of it. Yeah.
Sure. Divyansh Raj, what exactly? Vansh, I don't have 1,000 accounts, man. I just created them just for a purpose. That's it. So no, I don't have 1,000 accounts. I'm going to delete all those accounts as well, by the way, because it is not I did it for, teaching people how you can create something, but in the next few seconds, next few days after the Hacktoberfest is over, I'm going to delete all those things. Divyansh, JavaScript file for what? That is my question. And for which repository? It is completely optional, by the way. So in case if you want to have it, you can have it. If not, you don't need to have it. Exactly. It is good, but it can be developed further, right? So right now, I'm going to commit this as, okay, so far, what is this person's name? Budding Innovators, right? So Budding Innovators, and I think that it is good, but it can be developed further, but it is good at this point. Okay, so for now, it is good. So what I am doing is, so I go to the GitHub page, okay, the repository of this thing. So let's go to the Hacktoberfest with Praveen page. And what I'm doing is I'm going to refresh this page. So it says there is no more coming soon page here. So I click on this one. I get here. Oh, wow, this says it is Hacktoberfest. Yes, I want to do it. So what am I doing here? So the user interface should have completely responsiveness, code properly indented, and looks really good. Okay, so that is fine, completely fine. Mine looks really good. Okay, star and fork this repository. So I star it. I don't want to fork it right now because I can easily fork it in a different way. So if I click on add file and create a new file, I'll be able to easily do it. So what I need to do is if I'm doing only one submission or multiple submission, what am I thinking? Okay, I'll do one submission for now. So I should create a GitHub username kind of a page, my username, and then I need to add the code inside it. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is on the top, I click on add new file and I create a new file. So once I create a new file, I paste the contents here, which is done. And then the name your file place, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my username. So this is my username and I'm going to put it here /index.html. So this is how it should be there. And I don't have any accompanying CSS or JavaScript files. So I'm not doing anything. So this is what I have done. So I'm just going to propose a new file. Created a WhatsApp style landing page. So this is what I'm trying to explain them what exactly I need to do. So, and what I'm doing here is I'm going to say like created a single index.html file. It contains all the CSS needed. There is no JavaScript for this. Okay, so this particular thing, and I can confirm this is a completely contained single landing page. Okay, so we are just going to propose this new file. So if I click on propose new file, what happens is this is going to check comparing the patch one with the main branch of my branch. And it says one file's changed. And this is created a WhatsApp style landing page and it has got this particular page here as well. And then I click on create pull request. The moment I click on create pull request, you don't need to create a issue for this to create a pull request. So I'm just doing this way. So preview it. I created a single HTML. Everything looks simply cool. And then there is only one, what do you call this? There is only one commit. And then we are good to go with the create pull request. The moment I click on create pull request, the pull request will be notified to me. So if I refresh this page, I could see that there is one pull request here. So I go into this one and I see. So this is for the maintainer side of things. If you are a project maintainer, if you are having a project with yourself, so what? Okay, I'll just bring in Akanksha's and my face as well because it will be so bad. At least now we can see that both of our faces are not actually messing up with the content. Okay, so if you look at this part, it says like I created a single HTML. All these things are good. I look at the commits. There is only one commit, and the one commit is also properly created. It is really good. And then I go into, I do the checks as well. Checks are like Git Guardian checks. If there is any secrets or anything is there in this, it has no secrets. Everything is fine. And I go into the files changed place where I would be able to see the two files. Okay, so there is nothing, and they have created in the same way like what is required. This person is I2IT ACM student chapter. So there is I2IT ACM student chapter /index.html, which is perfectly valid pull request. And I also need to know how this file looks like. So as a maintainer, what I do is I try to open this file using GitHack. So GitHack is one of the awesome things that we can see. So what I'm going to do here is, let me open this GitHack site, paste the URL here. I open this whole thing. And then if I see, okay, that looks good. At the first moment, I'm really happy looking at this. And if I try to make it smaller or bigger, it is actually pretty much responsive. It is not responsive. It is actually adaptive. This is an adaptive technique and it looks fine to me. I'm happy to approve this one. So I go back to this. I have seen this file, right? So what I'm going to do is I look at review changes. Maybe I look at the codes as well, the code, whether it is indented correctly and all these things. They are all looking really good. Looks good to me. And then I click on approve and submit the review. Boom. Okay. So once I submit the review, it will say changes approved. All checks are passed. This branch has no conflicts with the base branch. I'm going to do a squash merge and then click on this one. Created a WhatsApp style landing page and everything looks fine to me. Confirm the squash merge. Boom. That's done. So this person has given the first, the first pull request, and looking at the pull request in the bottom, you can see that in the contributor list should be coming, but for some reason it is not coming so far. Anyway, so if we wait for some time, this contributor list will be updated as well. And then looking at this page, you can see that there is an index.html and this file can be checked with the thing. So thanks for this particular live stream. So we just created one repository which is accepting the Hacktoberfest submission. And for those people who are trying to work on Hacktoberfest, so if you go to hacktoberfest.digitalocean.com, what you need to do is you click on start hacking. And by the way, for Hacktoberfest team as well as everyone watching the stream, I'm not going to use this account anyway, and I'll be deleting this account. So this is just for only the this particular purposes, like teaching purposes. The moment I click on authorize Hacktoberfest, it's going to say about you, read the rules, etc. So what is your email address? So we can use this email address. And actually, I'm not going to use this as well. So if I do this, I will be violating the rules. So I'm not going to click on the register part. So here you go. This is what you need to do. So even if I do like a profile here, it will not actually work. Is it working? Yeah, it doesn't work. So this is what I wanted to tell you. So this is the way to, give a thing. So you can also do one thing when you are creating this particular commit message, you can also add this preview of the thing as well. So where is this one? So if I try to click on, okay, this is the view file part, right? So if I do git hack and go to raw.githack.com and paste this URL and open this out here, what I can do is I can just take a screenshot of this one. So I'm just going to take full screen screenshot. So make it a bit bigger and take a screenshot here. Come back to what it was before. Go to my pull request. So this is not the pull request which I did. So let's go back. Let's go back. This one. So what I would have initially did is, so here's a preview. And then I just paste the image of the screenshot and then I update commit. So looking at it itself, like I can see that, okay, so this looks really good. And then I'll be happy to approve it. So any questions from the YouTube side of things? Yes, Diksha. Diksha, you can do whatever you want. It's all your ideas. This is the place where you can be really creative and start creating something new. Okay. So for a simple creative landing pages. Vansh, I know. Okay. So any questions so far? How was it for now? Did you all understand what we are doing, how we are doing, etc.? Akanksha?
We have a question. Yeah, we have a question. The budding innovator says, can we get a demo of how to contribute to this creating web pages, landing pages? And I think you have pretty much done that.
Explained that, yes.
We are good to go. Yes.
Excellent. There is any other thing? Easily understandable. Thank you so much, Sanjana Prasad and others. Whoever wants to contribute to Hacktoberfest, I guess everyone understood what we can do in a simple way.
We don't have any other questions. I think we can move on.
Yes. What is the next question? What should we talk about next?
What should we talk about next? What do you think? What should we talk about next? You have pretty much covered, process.
We can even finish it off in like less than an hour in that case. And then people can enjoy their weekend without this boring lecture.
No, it's not boring actually.
And I'm actually thankful really to this thing that happened because we have got our, so I'm going to create another landing page for this. And just to make sure if I have given the right link, where is this one? Oh yeah, and Harkirat has also given something. There is something that we are all doing it. So have a look at that too. And let me quickly look at the alternate web that I created just now to see if this has the Yeah, this doesn't have that link. So what I'm gonna do is I'll try to edit this one too. And make sure this is updated. So yeah, at this point of time, even this is updated. This is perfectly updated. So we can use this link completely for this part, this purpose. Great. So this is something which I wanted to tell. And any other things that we have?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we have one thing. So now you have approved a pull request. Will that get reflected in the Hacktoberfest web?
So it takes at least 10 hours because there are more than 135,000. It's more than 135,000 repositories that are participating in Hacktoberfest 2021. And it really takes a long time to make everything work. So whatever you see here, these things I did before October 1st. So it takes a lot of time to make things work. So just be patient as my humble suggestion. And you have this maturity of 14 days maturity. So what happens is you have to wait for another 14 days to get this whole, in between that time, you might get a problem like, there could be, how should I say this? There could be some wrong pull requests, or there could be some pull requests that are spammy or something like that. For that, the repository owners will need to, they will make sure that if there are any flaws with the PR or something like that, they will be looking into it. For that, there is 14 days. And most of the time, all these things will be, it is going to be manually checked. So that is also there. So just make sure that you have all these things perfectly given and stuff like that. So no spam pull request this time, please.
Yeah, we have one more question. Hello, I made a PR which I was assigned, but someone else also made a PR on that, but I was assigned that. So what should I do now?
In that case, it is completely up to the maintainer to accept it or reject it, or accept whose PR. So that is a bit tricky situation. But why do you want to? If the PR, if the maintainer is in his sane mind or is in her sane mind, they should accept the PR from the person who was actually assigned. So it's not like first come first serve in terms of open source contribution. This one. In Hacktoberfest, at least in my repositories, we don't have this assignment kind of a thing, so don't need to worry about that. So how can you find the Hacktober? Okay, so that I hope that helped. Okay, so Sanjana has a question. Making 4 pull requests in same repository is considered? Yes, it can be in same repository. It can be over multiple repositories. It can be anyway. It can be a mix of like 2 in one repository and 1 in other 2 repositories, one repository, something like that. Clone of GitHub landing page, accepted or not? Obviously accepted. Go ahead. Just don't get sued by Microsoft. How can I find the Hacktoberfest repos? So good question. What you need to do is you need to find the topics that are relevant for Hacktoberfest. Let me share my screen once again, and let's go here. So if you have a look at this page, you can see on the right side, there is this Hacktoberfest, right? There is this link called Hacktoberfest. Clicking on the link goes to, takes you to github.com/topics/Hacktoberfest. I'm going to put this link in the thing as well. So yes. So if you look at this particular repository, there are like totally 66,567 public repositories matching this topic. It's not only these repositories where you can contribute to. There are like individual pull requests that are eligible for Hacktoberfest as well by using the label called Hacktoberfest accepted. So you don't need to worry about whether this repository is valid or not. There are only 66,000, but I said 135,000. But yes, there are more than that. It is pull request based, and the repository should be having this. So look at this thing. There is like so many repositories available here. The link is also given here, as well as in my headchef.praveen.science site as well. So you can see that, you can see all the repositories that have Hacktoberfest topic in them. So clicking on this will actually go to that particular page as well. And you can find any repositories that are matching. Not only that, you have got these repositories, which are my personal repositories, where you can start contributing as well. Okay. I hope this was clear. Let me know if there is any
I think this
questions.
is.
Yep.
Yeah, we have one question. I completed and had my 4 PRs merged just yesterday. Should I do more PRs to be on the safe
always.
side?
I mean, you're not doing this open source for just t-shirt, right? Or plant, right?
Yeah,
it is doing it. You are doing it for the community. So keep doing and keep rocking. That is what is expected out of you. So
yeah, adding on to that, Hacktoberfest is a month-long celebration of open source software. So there are, every year there are so many people who want to contribute to open source and getting started with it. So it's all about the celebration of open source and not just planting a tree or having a t-shirt in your hand.
Definitely. That is true. And how to find beginner-friendly repositories? You can actually look at my repository, or you have like any of these issues that says, what do you call this? Issue that says good first issues or something like that. You can actually use that. You're welcome, Jay Goyal. And yes, Vansh, you have 2 options. You can either take a t-shirt that looks like this. Okay, we already saw the t-shirt. This is from Versal. So the static site hosting company. So you can either take a t-shirt like that, which I showed you in the initial demo of like Hacktoberfest t-shirts from all these different years, or you can also opt for a tree. There is a plant or a tree. They will give you the seeds, and you can use the seeds to plant the trees so that we can make the earth more greener. So that is something which I'm going to choose, because I have a lot of t-shirts. So I'm not going to choose the t-shirts. I'll be choosing the plant. But yeah. So always go for something that is going to help others. Okay. Any other questions? Cool. We have
there is one question. Can I?
Go on.
Yeah, we have one question. Can I use API in my landing page?
Yeah, you can. As long as it is just a single page. Yeah. If I just copy and paste that HTML in another page, it should work. As simple as that. So in case of that one, then go for it. Yes. Yeah, go for plant. Diksha, it depends on the repositories.
Okay.
Any of my repositories, you can directly create the PR. You don't need to create an issue. Divyansh, yes, you can use Bootstrap as well. So as long as it is not like a lot of files in it. Bootstrap now, you use Bootstrap CDN. So something like that. Will the changes be reflected in the Hacktoberfest dashboard? It takes at least 10 hours. Yeah, it takes at least 10 hours. And then later on, it will be reflected there. Any other questions? I hope we clarified a lot of things, right?
I don't think so.
So why don't you take a full screen screenshot and then put it on GitHub, or sorry, put it on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and then tag both of us.
Yeah, sure.
Someone who is putting some nice description will be receiving a super awesome surprise gift from me today. Okay. So don't forget to tag me, and yeah, you'll be getting something super cool. Anything else?
Yeah, I think we have pretty much covered all the things we planned for today, and we don't see any questions also. Thank you so
Nice.
much, Praveen, for having this session. And I'm so glad that I met you and Eddie also.
Hey,
And thank you
that's
so
awesome.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you
Thank you,
so
Akanksha.
much.
That means a
Thank
lot.
you.
And thank you for everyone who have spent your time today and coming here. Please subscribe to support me and give this video a like, thumbs up, and share it with everyone
Yeah.
who want a t-shirt or who want to make a positive impact to the open source place. And is there night or morning in London? It is 7:30 a.m. here in London. We are like 4.5 hours difference, and from next month
Yeah.
onwards, it will be 5.5 hours difference. So it's just minus 4.5 or minus 5.5 here. Bye everyone. Bye Devraj. Hey, Devraj is here. Devraj is an awesome designer.
Bye,
He's gonna look at all the creative landing page and approve everything. How about that?
That's great.
Yeah. Cool. So thanks a lot for coming in, and thank you so much, Akanksha, for giving me this opportunity for giving something like this. And awesome, Divyansh. I'm just waiting for a news landing page as well. If that is super cool, yes, we are going to get it up and running. Thank you. Thank you so much for everyone for coming in. And Akanksha, any last words?
No. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye, everyone.
Stay home, stay safe. See you all.
Bye.